This is the Logitech MX Vertical and this is the Logitech Lift. So the question is, if you never tried a vertical mouse before, which one of these two should you actually go for? This is mainly going to be decided by two things. First and foremost, are you right-handed or left-handed? Because the MX Vertical is only available in a right-handed configuration, while the Lift is available for both. Also, the Lift comes in this gray color as well as in white and pink, while the MX Vertical only comes in gray. There's also a price difference between these two, with the MX Vertical being the more premium option coming in at $100, while the Lift comes in at $70. But nonetheless, the main deciding factor is going to be your hand size, because if you have small or medium hands, then the Lift is probably going to be the better option for you. And if you have bigger hands, then the MX Vertical is going to be the right choice. But for this video to make sense, let's say that you're in between the medium and big side, so you can choose between these two. So let me go over some of the specs so you can see which one is a better fit for you. Now, one thing that you notice instantly once you unbox these is that one comes with a battery and the other one has an internal battery. The Lift just uses a AA battery in this compartment where you can, by the way, also store the USB receiver, and it lasts up to 24 months depending on your usage. And the MX Vertical can be charged with any USB-C cable, for example this USB-A to USB-C one, which comes with it in the box. And it will last you up to 4 months on a full charge, as well as if you're in a pinch, you can quickly recharge 3 hours of usage in just 1 minute. Both of these also come with their respective Logitech USB receivers, which you can just plug into a computer and you're ready to go. But I personally choose to just use Bluetooth. When it comes to the physical appearance of these mices, there isn't much difference apart from the size. One difference that you might notice is that the Lift is only half covered in rubber, while the MX Vertical is completely rubberized, so it's a little bit nicer to hold, with only the buttons being plastic. Quite the surprising difference between these two is actually the loudness of the buttons, because the MX Vertical just sounds like a regular mouse, with maybe the side buttons being slightly quieter than normal. While on the Lift, the main right click and left click as well as the scrolling wheel are super quiet, but the side buttons are super loud for some reason. Another slight difference between them is the position of the extra button that they have. The Lift just has it under the scrolling wheel and the MX Vertical has it on the side. They're pretty much both out of the way so you don't click them accidentally, but they're close enough so if you really need them, you can press them easily. Now, the only other thing that you need to know, if you are going for the Lift, there are actually two versions of it. The regular version and then the for business version. The for business version is slightly more expensive, around $10 more, but it comes with a few upsides, and that being a smoother glide. It has the for business actually etched into it on the bottom. The side buttons on it are a little bit more tactile as well as louder, which I think is a little bit of a downside, and apparently the plastic on it is just a little bit less glossy and thus more grippy. Also, one thing that I just figured out in the edit, I forgot to mention that both of these mices use the Logi Plus app, which is genuinely a good product, especially compared to something like the G-Hub software that the gaming mice use from Logitech. This one is actually usable, and you can customize anything from scroll speed to custom buttons, even on an application level. Okay, so now that's everything that I wanted to mention about these two mices. Hopefully you choose the right one for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.